Hello and welcome to Chapter 6, Strategic Sourcing. In this chapter, we'll take a deep dive into one of the most important aspects of supply chain management, sourcing. Our goal is to understand how sourcing becomes a strategic function that can drive competitive advantage across the supply chain. First, let's distinguish two key terms, sourcing and strategic sourcing. Sourcing is simply the act of identifying suppliers who can provide the goods and services your organization needs. It's transactional in nature. Strategic sourcing, on the other hand, is a much broader and more analytical process. It focuses on aligning supplier decisions with corporate goals to improve value, reduce total cost of ownership, and manage supplier performance over time. So why is this important? Global supply chains are increasingly complex, and companies must manage thousands of suppliers. Without a structured sourcing strategy, it's easy to lose control of costs, quality, and reliability. Strategic sourcing offers a way to optimize supplier selection, build long-term partnerships, and create sustainable cost savings. It moves purchasing from a reactive function to a proactive, value-added activity. Let's talk about what motivates companies to implement strategic sourcing. It's not just about getting better prices. It's about improving financial performance, reducing lead times, boosting quality, and supporting innovation. Strategic sourcing helps businesses understand where and how money is being spent and how to consolidate that spend to maximize value. There are several core objectives. First, improving the value-to-price relationship, getting higher quality at a lower total cost. Second, analyzing spend categories and supplier usage to identify consolidation opportunities. Third, developing long-term contracts with key suppliers to secure better pricing and continuity. And fourth, leveraging total organizational spend in negotiations. These objectives help firms manage complexity while increasing purchasing power. Strategic sourcing also involves major decision points. Will the company make an item in-house or buy it from a third party? If buying, should they use one supplier, single sourcing, or multiple suppliers, multi-sourcing? Each of these choices comes with trade-offs in cost, risk, and supply chain flexibility. For instance, single sourcing can simplify logistics and improve pricing, but it increases the risk of disruption. Multi-sourcing provides redundancy to reduce the risk of disruptions, but may lead to variability in quality or service levels. To manage these decisions, firms categorize their purchases. There are 4 basic sourcing categories: non-critical items, low cost, low risk; bottleneck items, low cost, high risk; leverage items, high cost, low risk; and strategic items, high cost, high risk. Each category requires a different sourcing approach, ranging from streamlining transactions to building long-term partnerships with suppliers. Companies need to identify their key suppliers and invest in long-term collaborative relationships. Preferred suppliers may receive a larger share of the business and participate in joint planning, innovation, and quality improvement initiatives. Strategic alliances can even lead to the co-development of products and a shared risk and reward structure. Modern strategic sourcing involves innovative practices like reverse auctions, where suppliers bid against each other in real time to win business, and vendor-managed inventory, VMI, where suppliers monitor and replenish stock on behalf of the buyer. These practices reduce cost, improve service levels, and create efficiency across the supply chain. Finally, we can't talk about sourcing today without addressing ethics and sustainability. Companies are expected to ensure that their suppliers meet ethical labor standards, environmental regulations, and corporate social responsibility guidelines. Choosing the wrong supplier can harm a company's reputation and customer trust. Strategic sourcing ensures that supplier selection aligns with both business goals and social expectations. So, as you begin this chapter, remember that strategic sourcing is more than a cost-saving initiative. It's a core component of a resilient, responsive, and responsible supply chain. By the end of the chapter, you'll understand how strategic sourcing supports corporate strategy and supply chain performance through smarter supplier selection, better partnerships, and innovative sourcing practices.